After the fall of Zayd and Ja'far, the banner passed to Abdullah ibn Rواحة. He hesitated for a brief moment, torn between pain and duty, then lifted the banner high, crying out, "O people, what you dislike is the very thing you came for, paradise!" He charged forward, fighting until he was struck down, joining his companions in martyrdom. With all three commanders fallen, the banner dropped to the ground. The Muslims looked at one another, hearts trembling. Then their eyes turned to Khalid ibn al-Walid. He seized the banner, mounted his horse, and shouted, "Now begins the real test. Hold your ground, for Allah is with us." Under his command, the army regained its strength. Then Khalid acted with lightning speed. He ordered the banners to be swapped. The left banners moved to the right, and the right banners to the left. The rear banners were brought forward, while the front ones pulled back. What had once been the tail of the army now stood at its vanguard. Every banner, every man, now looked like fresh reinforcements arriving on the battlefield. Confusion swept through the Byzantine ranks. They thought a new army had come to join the fight. As dust and chaos filled the field, Khalid commanded a group of his men to climb a nearby hill. Hidden behind the smoke and sand, they raised their voices with powerful cries of "Allahu Akbar." Their echo rolled like thunder across the plain, shaking the hearts of the Byzantines. Then they descended swiftly, stirring up more dust. As if a wave of new warriors had appeared, Khalid struck swiftly, attacking and retreating in perfect rhythm. Every charge confused the enemy more, and every withdrawal drew them deeper into exhaustion. Finally, he pulled the army back in perfect order. The Byzantines, fearing a trap, dared not pursue, and thus, with wisdom and courage, Khalid saved the Muslim army, turning what seemed a defeat into a living legend. Far away in Medina, the Prophet ﷺ gathered with his companions. His blessed eyes gazed toward the horizon as if watching the battle unfold before him. He said softly, "Zayd took the banner and was struck down. Then Ja'far took it and was struck down, and Allah replaced his arms with two wings by which he flies in paradise. Then Abdullah ibn Rواحة took it and was struck down." Tears filled the eyes of the companions. Tears filled the eyes of the Prophet ﷺ as he spoke, and the companions around him wept in silence. Then he raised his head and said, "Until the banner was taken by a sword among the swords of Allah, and Allah granted him victory." The companions whispered, "Who is that sword?" The Prophet replied, "It is Khalid ibn al-Walid." Days later, the army of Islam returned to Medina, wounded, weary, yet alive. Some of the people called out, "O retreaters, you fled from battle." But the Prophet ﷺ said gently, "No, they are not retreaters. They are the brave ones who will return to fight again if Allah wills." The companions wept not from shame, but from the love of their Prophet and the pride of their faith. Then the Messenger of Allah ﷺ raised his gaze toward the heavens as if seeing what no one else could see. In his voice echoed a prophecy none could yet understand. From among these men, a sword would rise, a sword that would never be sheathed, and through his hand Allah would write the greatest of victories. But this was not the end of the story. It was the beginning of a new era, when Khalid ibn al-Walid would stand against armies far greater in number and strength. Yet from the sands of the desert, he would forge a victory that would echo through time. So stay tuned, for in the next episode, the sword of Allah marches north to the Battle of Tabuk, where faith and endurance will be tested against the might of empires.